We're talking about the soil health megatrend today and what are the opportunities for a wide range of companies from this. So for ourselves as speakers, so there are two of us on the line today. I'll be hosting today's presentation. I'm Brian Balmer and I manage our portfolio of published research for our chemicals, materials and nutrition practice. My own background is mainly in chemistry and materials science, but I've been growing increasingly interested personally in sustainable food. What will we be talking about today? So I wanted to talk about three different aspects of the whole soil health megatrend. As you can see on here, why, who and how. Why do we need to talk about soil health? Why is it an issue? Then we'll look at what sorts of companies might help to drive change and help us to restore the health of our soils. And then finally, we'll look at how it can actually be done and what are some of the products and technologies that can be used to enhance soil health. So we'll look at those 3 points in turn through the presentation today. So we'll start first of all with the question of why. And the first question that comes up is, where might we need to improve soil health? There are so many numbers out there on different aspects of soil health that our intention today isn't necessarily just to present you as the audience with lots and lots of figures and quantitative predictions and forecasts, but try and give that holistic view, as you said, Chris, and how do we conceptualize the whole issue in a way that then allows different companies to drill down on the specific areas where they might see an opportunity for them, for their technology, for whatever it is they have, depending on what tier of the value chain they are active in. So those are the points we'll talk about today.
I think that stands out in terms of soil health would be Latin America, and more specifically Brazil and Argentina, especially Brazil. I mean, Brazil is the number one soybean producer and supplier in the world, largest exporter now. That has come at a cost to the quality of the soil in Brazil, and also the non-arable land, the non-agricultural land rather, so there is trade-offs there. So that's one area where I believe that's going to be a strong area of focus.
The role of brand owners, as you said, Chris, really important most of the time. So just wanted to start with that. So we went and did some research looking at mainly the top 10 global food brand owners to see what they are talking about, for example, in their sustainability reports. And so when we totted up the actual number of mentions of soil health as a topic in those reports, when you go from a couple of years ago, 2022, to the latest sustainability report that these companies have released, there's nearly a 50% increase in the number of mentions of soil health as a topic. So clearly, these companies are getting more and more on board with this and the need to improve soil health.
That's key to adoption of all of these technologies. That's really key of any agronomic technology, is convincing farmers that their market income per acre of land will improve, in one way. So, and if quality of the products they're making, it means they can charge more or they can sell more because they have a lot more on their land, then great.
I guess two different messages here. Farmers can either buy in or they can make carbon themselves. One of the products that they can put in their soil is the digestate from anaerobic digestion, and certainly in places like the US, there will be more of that becoming available, which farmers can use to put into their soils, into their land.